Hey guys, welcome back. Uh, I have Delmar. I have 5 races for you for today, 9, 10. I don't know, it'd be cutting it short here with the first race, so I don't know by the time this video loads and everything. I don't know if we'll get the first one, but at least you'll be able to get an idea of, what do you call it, how the race went by, by checking the results and seeing what I had here. But for the race one, was a sprint race. I did include some sprints, even though in my last video I said I was going to focus on the routes. There just was not enough routes that I thought were playable races where I would get at least 4 or 5 races in, and I wanted to be able to handicap at least 4 or 5. So I do have a few sprints mixed in. Race one is a 6.5 furlong sprint, and on the matrix side I have 9, 6, 7, 3. So there's no adjustments to the variance due to the sprint races. So this is just your same old as far as the factoring goes. There's a lot going on the matrix side with the colors. The 6 horse is my target horse. Looking at the odds right now, he is currently sitting at 10-1, with the 9 being the favorite. The 9 over here is a drop down speed horse. So if he gets the lead, the race could be over. He is currently the favorite. Over here, TC rating wise, I have the 9, 7, 6, 3, and I took the 7 over the 6 just because of the class drop, the turn move, and the trainer notation as well. But the same 4 figure on both sides, except for the flip-flop of the 6 and the 7 for second and third choice. Race 3 is a route race, so I did use the variance, the Briz variance for the second call when making my target ratings. And as I said in the last video, it therefore had a impact on the target Briz rating as well, because we're adding the last race Briz to a different number than we were if we were to use a normal target. Race 3, the 9 horse, on the matrix side, I have as my top choice being the target horse and the top target Briz, and showing up second as my second ability horse as well. I have a 9, 5, 2, 12 on the matrix system side, and then on the other side, the 2 takes over as top rating getter over the 5. I have a 2, 5, 9, 12. So again, we have the same 4 plays. 2 scratches in this race, the 1 and the 10. So we have the same 4 plays in the 10-horse field. Just keep in mind, again, I'm looking for value. I'm not necessarily that concerned on who my top finishers are. I'll be looking for value when I'm playing wins and when I'm stacking my exotics. If I'm playing a trifecta, I'm not necessarily going to put these top 2 in front if the value doesn't tell me to do so. I'm looking for, I'd rather lose on a $7 ticket or $8 ticket. I'd rather lose trying to put some potential value that I like in front rather than miss out on hitting a 50-cent try that pays $12 or $13. Let's jump to race number 6. Race number 6, I have the 4, 14, 3, 8 on the matrix side, and 14, 3, 4, 6. So the only difference is the 14 jumps to first over here with the top rating, and the 14 was a horse that drew into the race, and he was the 5-2 morning line favorite if he did draw in, and he probably will go off his favorite. So I'm looking for, something that's going to beat that, either the 4 or maybe potentially even the 3 here when I look at the 3 with the qualitative points, bringing that horse up to a 87.4. But also we have a drop-down speed horse here, the 6 horse, and this is a sprint. So keep an eye out on that 6 horse. Keep an eye out on the odds. It doesn't show much over here, but he is dropping in class, and he does have the best early speed in the race, off past races. So if that 6 gets the lead, you might see a long shot win that race on the front from gate to wire. The 8th race. The 8th race, I have 5, 8, 1, 9 on the matrix side, and 5, 8, 4, 2. So the 1, 9 disappear when we look at the qualitative factors and how they impacted the TC rating. The 1 and 9 disappear, and they replaced by the 4, 2. The interesting one is the 8 here, showing up 4 times in qualitative factors. And the 8 horse, if I remember correctly, is a long shot or will be a long shot. I didn't want to take too much time and put the morning line odds here because I was cutting it close doing these 5 races. And but the 5 and the 8 show as tops on both sides. And then finally, the last race I have is the 9th. I have 6, 1, 2, 12 on the matrix factor side, and 61912. Okay, the 2 disappears, and the 9 comes into play over here. So hopefully we get something out of this, some sort of value or some sort of success out of Delmar. Delmar is always tough, those that play it, especially when you get these large fields. Horses with a lot of intangibles coming from different surfaces, different distances, and so forth. All right, so I'm going to cut this short and leave you with that. All right, thanks for tuning in.